Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk a little bit about when you should eat. And this has sort of come up on a personal level for me because if you've been watching any of my videos, I've been wearing a CGM just to see how my glucose levels are throughout the day, what certain foods impact it. And one thing I've noticed is I'm not a late night eater at all. I usually done around 7 at the latest 7:30, but I've actually learned that if I eat later, that will affect my insulin and glucose levels throughout the entire night. So essentially, what I learned is I'm gonna try to get my meals in a little bit earlier. And so I'm gonna have my window, my eating window, I'm gonna push to close around 6 o'clock instead of around 7:30, because this runs true for a lot of people. And they call this like circadian rhythm, right? You want to sort of, if you can make it a habit to try to eat when it's light out and not be eating late at night, because what happens is the way your body processes that food, you're less insulin sensitive later on. So essentially what that means is if you eat something at noon, that same exact food, if you eat it at 8 o'clock at night, you're gonna have a greater insulin spike at 8 o'clock at night, and it could affect your sleep and then your insulin levels all throughout the night. So, simple little tip, try to get your eating window during the day. So there are some studies that show that if you could shrink that eating window and be done by eating by 6, as opposed to eating later on, not only insulin sensitivity, but like glucose metabolism, body temperature, your metabolic functions, everything can be different. So that's the biggest takeaway I would say is what I've learned from the continuous glucose monitor is that if I have meals that are later on at night, 7 o'clock or so, that's going to might affect my sleep. It also might affect how my insulin levels are throughout the night. So one major misalignment that a lot of people have is they do late night eating. A couple tips to stop late night eating, well, I would say is pick a time. I would say shoot for 6 o'clock now. It's getting darker earlier in Chicago, so it's not so easy to get it done before it gets dark. But if you could be done around 6 o'clock, give yourself 3 to 4 hours before you go to sleep. And the 3 to 4 hours, if that's tough not to eat and snack, try to have some warm beverages. I like a tea. I also don't like to drink too close to bed because then you'll be peeing all night, but you could have a sparkling water or a hot tea. Just stay out of the kitchen, try to stay busy, and that'll be your best bet. So let's try to push that eating window a little bit earlier. Eat those meals earlier and don't have them so late in the day if you can do that. If your work, and I know a lot of us are working from home, so that is attainable. So give that a shot, let me know. Feel free to comment down below and share this video for anyone that you think might need help fitting in that eating window and maybe a little bit earlier. And I think you might see a difference in not only the way you sleep, but even the way you look and your body feels. So there you go. Have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you later.